Hey there, it's Jill Havens, and I know it's been a while since I've done one of my E-Sqared experiment videos, so I'm here to start doing those again. Got off track for a little bit, and I'm back on track. So I left off, my last experiment was experiment number 4, which was, I did a video on it, looking at my book here. Whatever you focus on expands, so you'll want to check that video out. This is about experiment number 5, which is called the Dear Abby Principle. Your connection to the field provides accurate and unlimited guidance. Basically, well, here's the foreword. I have often wished that when struggling with a decision or dilemma that the clouds would part and a cosmic Charlton Heston type voice would invite us to the second floor, where the librarian of life would sit with us for several hours, patiently answering all our questions and giving direction. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, just that would be cool. I need a drink. The premise of this experiment is that your inner guidance is constantly available. There's never a time, never has been, never will be, when you can't get inner assistance for anything. Basically, she says the conscious mind was designed for just 2 things: to identify problems and formulate goals. And anyone harnessing, this is important, anyone harnessing the mind properly would use it to define a problem or set an intention and then quickly jump back. That's it. Instead of trying to solve the problem, put the problem out there. Ask for guidance and then leave it alone. Instead of trying to solve it yourself, just ask for help. And the premise is that it will come to you. That's the difficult thing when you have these books on an e-reader like a Kindle, or I have this one on my iPad. You can't just flip pages and bookmark them and all that. I guess you could bookmark it if you knew what you were doing with your device, which I know how to read on my device. That's about it. So I'm trying to get towards the end of the chapter where it talks about how to do this experiment. This is probably one of the easiest experiments. I mean, they're all easy, but maybe it's one of the easiest to, I don't know, for me, I think it was one of the easiest to believe was actually going to happen. Basically, you're asking for a clear sign for your question. And this experiment will prove that the guidance received is a very real ongoing tool that all of us can use at any time. You'll spend 48 hours expecting a specific concrete answer to a specific concrete question. It can be as simple as whether to adopt a new Siamese kitten, or as complicated as whether or not to take a job offer. Either way, give your inner guidance 48 hours to spell it out. Choose an issue that is troubling you, something that has a yes or no answer, something on which you're really confused and don't know what to do. And when you're ready to do this experiment, it's going to come to you right away, probably as you're reading it. Whatever comes first to your mind is probably what you need to ask the question about, because that's what's sitting in the forefront. Ask for a clear, non-debatable answer, and ask for it to show up within the next 48 hours. It might show up immediately. It might only take a day, but within 48 hours, expect to have a neon sign of an answer. It's your job to set the intention and the time frame. The field of possibilities or the universe will do the rest. And this is, she includes lab report sheets and on all these experiments. This is called the Dear Abby Principle. Your connection to the field provides accurate and unlimited guidance. Is it really possible to get ongoing, immediate guidance? If I ask for guidance, I will get a clear answer to the following yes or no question. So, what I did for this, and it was the first thing that came to mind, so I used it and I went with it. I want to quit my job so badly. I mean, I'm not making enough money in my internet business yet to cover my job. But I feel that if I were to quit my job, I'd have so much more time I could devote to my business and grow it, and surpass the income that I need. So, and plus there's a lot of silly things going on at work that make me mad. I mean, how many of us can say that? There's probably a lot of people out there that are annoyed with work and political things happening and things that just aren't fair and all that, which is why I don't want to work for that place anymore. I don't want to work for any place. I want to work for me because I'm fair, So when I did this experiment, it was a couple weeks ago, when I did that experiment, several things were going on at work, and I wondered, are those signs? I mean, even before I came to this experiment, I thought, are those signs that are telling me what direction to go? And, it's a scary thing to give up that income and just quit. And even if you're devoting yourself to something you truly believe in, if that income's not quite there yet, it's a really, really scary thing. And I'm sure even if the income was there, it would still be scary. But, so that's what I asked the universe. I asked them, or it, if it was time for me to quit my job. And within 5 minutes, I got an answer. It was like a stamp in my head. No. No in capital letters, 2 exclamation points. I think it was written in blue. No. I'm like, oh, great. So I thought, okay, am I making that up in my mind? I still let the 48 hours go. I still looked for other signs, but I didn't get one clearer than that. I had a thought come to mind, and I'll go ahead and explain it. My daughter needs to have her wisdom teeth taken out, which is a really expensive procedure. And I carry dental insurance through my work. That would help out tremendously with that. And she had to put off her surgery because she's in color guard, and they've had a very busy band season, which is almost over, but she has not had time because it's not something she has to have done right away. Soon, but it's not bothering her yet. So we had time to wait, and we waited. And if I were to quit my job, I don't have any dental insurance to pay for her teeth. So after my initial big no in my head, it's not time to quit your job, before that 48 hours was up, I also remembered that fact that, oh, I can't quit. I need that insurance to pay for her teeth. So I actually had 2 answers in that 24-hour time period. So a couple days passed, and I got the answer I was looking for, but I was not done playing around yet. I wanted to frame the question a different way, and I'm trying to remember how exactly I did it. Oh, okay. I framed the question this way. I had a specific money amount in my mind. And I said, okay, when I earn X amount of money in my business, is it then time to quit my job? I had forgotten about the teeth thing, everything else. So I asked that question. If I were to receive X amount of money from my internet business, basically it would replace my income, is it now time to quit my job? And I was sitting here working at my job one day, within this 48 hours, when the thought of my daughter's teeth again popped in my mind. I had totally forgotten about it because, band season's not over yet, so I wasn't ready to make an appointment or anything. It just went out of my mind. But in that 48 hours, I thought about that again. Nope. Even if I were to receive X amount of money that I was thinking about from my business, it's not time for me to quit yet because I want to use that insurance to help pay for her teeth. So, I tried this experiment twice, and actually, like I said earlier, it's one of the easiest things that if you have a question, just throw it out there. Don't stress your mind over it. Just throw it out there. Let the universe answer it, because it will. In some way, shape, or form, give it 48 hours, and it will answer it for you. Don't try to stress about it in your mind. Just let it go, and you'll get an answer back. So do it. Even if you've not even read this book, do this experiment, because it's so simple, it's so easy, and you will get the answers. Again, you have to look for them. You have to believe you're going to get the answer. You have to look for the answer. But, if you're open to receiving it, it'll be there. So, with that is experiment number 5. My next one is number 6, and I will be doing that soon. So we'll talk soon.